Closing time at the Waukesha State Bank. All the employees just walking across the street into the parking lot just after 5 o'clock. Monday night. Check out this picture I got from Evan this morning. These might be, dare I say, the two best superpowers I have ever seen. Hold on, spring is coming. Of course, the groundhog did see a shadow. Is it really gonna be 6 more weeks of winter? I hope none of them like poop on me or Welcome to today's video. As of recording of this Monday, February 3rd, 2025, for the first time ever, well, maybe for a long time, GameStop is doing something completely different. No, not just having the best superpowers, because I am told that those are GameStop exclusives, or they are finding them at GameStop. Hopefully we'll come across them tonight. Look at all these. They must have heard that the groundhog did see a shadow. They're flying south, literally. Unbelievable. Winter for 6 more weeks. I might need a vacation. We're gonna go to GameStop. They are doing something completely out of the ordinary, but you only have until the 15th. And what is going on with Marvel? I want to kind of weigh in on, you know, my kind of opinion on the cinematic universe. The current temperature is 33 degrees. Feels like 22. There was a high of 36 today and a low of 28. Looks like it's gonna be when I'm sleeping. And the shout out to the Mommy Dearest Hangar. And the Vintage Vault arcade tour will be the video to follow this video. I wanted something just to kind of wedge in between 2 arcade videos back to back. Plus, with everything that's kind of been brought up today, just figured, you know, this would be a good day to talk about the new news at GameStop. Look for these McFarlane figures and kind of weigh in on Marvel. And speaking of Marvel, are you getting a Captain Marvel vibe here? Shazam! Yeah, kind of a side note, I was driving past kind of a little industrial park area and I saw this from the street. This is a Vibro de Burr, or basically a tumbler that has this huge like weight in here. So what you do is you put something sharp in here and it goes around and you see those little, well, there's no rocks in here, they're called media stones. It shakes it throughout the whole process and then it comes out at the end over here, and that's how they, you know, they smooth up parts, they deburr parts. I haven't seen one of these in almost 20 years. I mean, this thing is massive. I used to have to go underneath and clean it. You can see the springs that shake this. Really cool to see. I'm not sure if this business is still open. I'm kind of trespassing, but yeah, I just wanted to come up and just look at this. This is massive. This is just like the one that I used to run. It's crazy. Okay, back to fun stuff. We're at GameStop and we're gonna go over what is running right now until the 15th of February, because this is all new stuff. Well, first things first, I'm just gonna see if they have those figures. I was confident that it would be here. I did make a call to the GameStop at the mall that's a bit further out, and they said they did not have anything new, so they don't have it here yet. Usually they get stuff in Mondays or Tuesdays. I'll see if there's anything in back, but usually it would be right here in the front or off to the side here. I don't see any of those superpowers. I like this figure though, but I'm holding out. We're being very selective, very choosy when it comes to space, and I am on the hunt for superpowers and Secret Wars. Okay, so the big promotion that they're running at GameStop right now is if you come here to sell your game, instead of getting trading credit, they will give you cash. So the cash will be the same as the credit, and that is something that we kind of hinted last week when we were here. So, you know, big things are coming. One of those big things is get cash for your trade-ins instead of store credits. So running until the 15th, take any game, any used game, and they'll give you cash. So Pro Week ends and then this begins. Trade, get cash, same as credit on all trades. And mind you, with the exclamation mark here, and this kicked off yesterday, and yeah, it ends on the 15th. Advertising the same thing over on the Nintendo Switch side also. And while we're here, I'll just kind of take a look to see if there's anything. How about that trade for Anthony Davis? Going from the Lakers to the Mavericks. You believe that? Who got the better deal? The Lakers or Mavs? Yeah, they're right next to each other. Look at this. Did they intentionally do this? What a trade. I'm more of a Laker guy. They're my West Coast team. I'm excited about this. I just hope it pans out. Now going back to the Steve Nash deal, I was a huge Phoenix Suns fan. Steve Nash goes to the Lakers. Kind of started my whole rooting for the Lakers, and it didn't really work out. It was at that point of his career, I think at Kobe's career, that it never panned out. I hope this time it does. Get into a little bit of my Marvel, my whole Spider-Man thing, but maybe Spider-Man 2099. Just kind of throwing it out there. Maybe that's what Sony, Marvel has to do. Yeah, I'll talk a little bit of Marvel, but I wanted to come to GameStop first just to see if the superpowers were here, and then to talk about the new promo they're running. And then after the 15th, there's going to be more stuff. There's going to be always something new developing at GameStop, and hopefully it will be discounts on single items eventually, not having to buy two things to get a 50% off, getting a discount on one thing. Honestly though, if you're a fan of the Lakers or the Mavs, who do you think got the better deal? Do you like this trade? It's crazy. We're in February. This is usually, the trade deadline usually hits in the NBA. I don't follow it as much as I used to, but this is big news. I don't know. I'm worried about, being a Milwaukee Bucks fan, that Giannis could potentially become a Laker with that. If they get rid of Anthony Davis, I could see that happening. So kind of worried about that, because nowadays your favorite player, your star player, the chances of him staying with the whole team his entire career, it's a long shot. Look at this. They actually have a Grogu action figure for Boba Fett. That's pretty cool. I don't spend a lot of time checking out the Star Wars. I'm actually waiting till they're available up front just to see if they have anything out back, just in case. But yeah, not only Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, you got Grogu, the retro. Something I want to start with Spider-Man, as I'm just kind of waiting for availability up there, is since Spider-Man 1 with Tobey Maguire, I think that was an excellent movie. Spider-Man 2 was okay. I think they focused on a lot of Superman 2 stuff, with the losing the powers, with the whole Jor-El kind of relationship with Uncle Ben. And then Spider-Man 3 comes, and they cram a zillion things all in one. And it was kind of a bomb. And every movie since, it's like they go backwards. They go to a kid. They go to a younger Spider-Man. And it just keeps happening. It's like doing a Superman movie where Krypton blows up, strange visitor from another planet, yada yada yada, Superman. It's the same thing over and over. I'm just kind of tired of the whole younger Spider-Man thing. And now that new series on Disney Plus, they're basically going back to high school again. I want Spider-Man. Because from what I'm understanding is, they're moving on from doing another Spider-Man movie. Sony Pictures has kind of bombed a little bit on some of the movies that have recently come out, and maybe they have to do this. I thought of this action figure. Maybe they have to do. Is it goofy to have a 35-year-old in this? Is that what they're afraid of? Are they worried about putting somebody in their 30s? Then go this route. Go Spider-Man 2099. I think that would work. And I'm always leaving Xbox out of the mix. They do have the same advertisement in front of Xbox as they did with PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. and Nintendo Switch. So if you want to get some cash for your games, got until the 15th. Now I did check because I know that Mondays they usually get a shipment in, and they said it was very grim. Not a lot of stuff came in, but they said come back on Thursday. So maybe I'll come back Thursday, and I really want to find that Bruce Wayne with the mask off, that art that's like late 70s, early 80s. That's like my favorite Batman. I love the black suited Superman. I mean, who you know, the reign of Superman when he comes back. That would be a cool one, but I'm really hoping to find that Bruce Wayne Batman. That is, with the mask off, that is a cool action figure. I don't know if these are chase figures for Wave 11, but I'm gonna keep my eye on GameStop. We're gonna head over to Target. I'm gonna use that $40 reward and just kind of wrap up my whole Spider-Man kind of rant a little bit on just what I'd like to see. And I think that's maybe these superhero movies are kind of coming to an end. But I mean, what do you think as far as Spider-Man? Do you want to see, like, you know, a 30-year-old Spider-Man instead of going back to this? I know this is probably an animated series, but still, I just want to see like an adult Spider-Man. Maybe get the black suit, have the Secret Wars, have all of that stuff, and then leading to like a Spider-Man 2099. Like, that'd be a cool like 3-part movie. What do you think, Super Fox? Do you want to see an older Spider-Man? Are you done with superhero movies? Or are you cool with, you know, kind of the relaunching, the restarting of a younger Peter Parker all over again? And it's not the matter of a younger and older Spider-Man, which is the issue. It's the fact that Sony has done movies that have not panned out. And in result, it affects a Spider-Man standalone. We're going to see Spider-Man in Avengers movies. It's just a standalone. That series might be done until they completely relaunch a new actor playing Spider-Man. And I was kind of, look at this. I was kind of looking forward to, you know, another Spider-Man. I mean, I like the superhero movies. I love this Batman logo. Looks like Batman and the Joker. I just stretched this large out. This is like a really small large. So if I get the extra large, it won't be too big. There's a degree of, this might be the right material. It's tough to tell. Sometimes you buy that 100% cotton that just like, it can go either way. It can turn into cardboard on you, or it could be decent. I think this one might be the high quality. I love this shirt. This is like my favorite Batman. This is close to that Bruce Wayne with the cowl off. Well, if it's still here when I come back grocery shopping on Sunday, I will get this shirt. Who knows? Maybe I'll leave with it tonight. We'll see. We got to see how much my purchase is. I do have the $40 circle money that I built up. Kind of the joke or the theme for tonight is, this is the kid Spider-Man. Here's the adult. Which one do you want? If that's what it came down to, like, what would you pick? Only do a Spider-Man Venom movie right. It's tough. It's very tough. And the only thing I can compare to that is Captain America is a very tough character to do. If you look back on the Avengers movies, they didn't go for the big floppy boots. You know, the big feather, you know, the white feathers coming out of his mask. I mean, they modified that suit. It's tough. It's tough to do Venom to make it work. Hey, Lucky, did you hear the Shamrock Shakes are basically at $5 at McDonald's? I mean, you gotta admit, would this have worked in the Avengers? And when was that, 2011? 2012? Could they have gotten away with this render of Captain America? Or was it, you know, the way to go with him? Gosh, look at this, the Meet the Beatles album. My dad had this. I used to play this all the time. Just stare at the records. He had just about every Beatles album. I think the Yellow Submarine was the only one he didn't have, but all those songs were on other albums, and that's why he didn't get that one. But yeah, it's such an iconic look. And also, the Nirvana. One of the first CDs I ever saw was Nirvana. Oh, the Weezer. Say It Ain't So. This is a great album. Buddy Holly. See it? Yeah, right here. You know, it makes me want to buy this on, see, I talk about digital media, physical media, probably gonna go digital here. This is a great album. And like I stated in a couple videos ago, now the loose games, this is a thing now at Target. Like these are kind of locked up over here, but all these are loose games. So I started playing Reader's Rewind Power Rangers the other night, and it's a lot tougher than I thought. Especially when you get, you know, whatever Ranger you pick, you get the vehicle. It's like you got to be, I mean, it's serious. It's not just like button smashing, you know, and mashing and just going through and beating up people. Like there's a little bit of skill involved in that. I wasn't really ready for that. Thought this was Garfield for a second. This might be the first Dungeons and Dragons that I saw at this location. Oh, and they're prepping with a bunch of Marvel stuff over here. A little new theming. You have Captain America, the Brave New World over here. This must be really new. I didn't see it the last time we stopped. Let's see what else they have. I wonder if we're gonna see Wave 11 at Target, or if that was a Walmart thing. So I have my $40 circle. I'm going to select this to redeem in stores, and after I make my selection, we'll see how much is left, and possibly maybe I'll get that Batman t-shirt. I'm kind of worried it might not stick around till Sunday. I mean, it's almost a week away. So I need some K-Cups for work because I am like hooked on the Keurig instead of the coffee that they give us for basically free. It's just not that great a coffee. I bought probably like a 40 pack of the Green Mountain. I mean, it's okay. I like Dunkin', but I mean, Dunkin' is just so much more. It's $17.99 for 22. I should probably just go to like, actually, no, I didn't get the Green Mountain. I bought Caribou. Honestly, I didn't really care for the Caribou K-Cup. I like Caribou coffee, but it just wasn't for me. The Green Mountain was fine. Actually, I might go for, see, this is $14.99 for 24. Dunkin', 22 for $17.99. I might just get Green Mountain. Of course, they do have these 60 packs over here. I like the medium roast, so the light roast is out. I don't want the dark roast. I've never tried this. This is a medium roast. Like $33.99 for 60. It's not that bad of a deal, but I don't want to make the same mistake when I bought the Caribou and then I'm stuck with 60 K-Cups. I think I'm just gonna go back and get one of those 24 packs. We'll just get the Green Mountain. I'm getting cheap, but you know what? It's not just this. I'm gonna get something else, and we know what that is. Okay, so I just sized up the extra large. It's way too big, so I'm gonna get the large. The thing with the large is you can never dry it, so they're always air dry. So all my t-shirts, I have my Blue Beetle t-shirt on. It's DC heavy, and I'm talking Marvel. I can never dry them. I hate them. Actually, on my pull-up rack, I leave them there for a couple of days, let them air dry, because you can't put these in the dryer. So I'm gonna get the large. This is one of those shirts where if I pass up and it's not here the next time, I will regret it. So I love it. I love the logo. And that's gonna do it for today. Got the t-shirt, my K-Cups. We'll go up to the register. We'll see. I didn't really add these up. We'll see if the 40 covers it, or if I have anything remaining. Yeah, I would have regretted not getting this. Plus I need the coffee too. I have one K-Cup left at work. $28.99. We still have just over, what, $11 remaining? Yeah, didn't pay for any of this. This is great. Of course, I paid a lot to get the $40, but it was all justifiable. So we got a great t-shirt. We got the coffee. And yeah, I can still put some towards the grocery bill. It's been so long since we stopped by Mr. Fox. I wanted to actually do the intro by Mr. Fox tonight, but I just decided to stop downtown. So we're gonna do the outro. What do you think of Spider-Man, Mr. Fox? I asked Super Fox on my way into Target. You know, if it came down to it, forget about the movies that have kind of not done that great in the box office. Do you like a younger Spider-Man? You know, in high school? or an adult, an established Peter Parker. He's got a nice place downtown New York. You know, him and Mary Jane are in a serious relationship, and you know, it's kind of like Batman. Like he's a grown man, and he puts on the costume, puts on the suit, and fights crime. That's the Spider-Man I want. It just doesn't feel the same without Mr. Fox. I gotta come here a little bit more often. I really like going downtown and doing the intro, but when I come to this area, when we hit GameStop, Hobby Lobby, Target, and occasionally Ross, we have to come by. There is another, you know, there's Mrs. Fox across the parking lot. I know, you know, when we're not watching, you know, these foxes are all, you know, they're not always here. And he didn't know I was coming. Like I thought I'd come around the corner, he'd be, I'd catch him, but no, Mr. Fox is holding his spot down. I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll be back at GameStop in a couple of days. See if we can score that either one of those McFarlanes. Keep my eye on some of the stores in the area, but we do have the arcade tour at the Vintage Vault for the next video, so that will be uploaded after this one. I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you guys next time. The shops at Fox River. This is why there's foxes everywhere in this shopping area, and yeah, when no one's looking, they're running all over. I mean, they have this entire area to go nuts, and in the woods back there. So someday we're gonna catch him, kind of like Batman lurking in the shadows. So yeah, very tough to do a movie with this render of Captain America. Loki, what do you think? Pretty tough? Actually, it might actually work now, but this is the Spider-Man that I've always wanted. Like this, like you can see, he's an adult. This is the Spider-Man they should have went with, and then it could have led to this. Yeah, so just kind of connecting the dots. Had these magnets since the late 80s. I lost the Spider-Man comic. So each of them comes with a comic. There's the Incredible Hulk. I don't know what happened to the Spider-Man one. Somebody took it. But I think, just so long ago, might have had the black Spider-Man on it. So yeah, it's a shame. If anyone has these magnets, let me know. That's my favorite Spidey. And then this one.